Right guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. In this one I'm just going to be showing you how to remove and install your Campagnolo 12 speed cassette to your bike. So let's go ahead, let's run through the steps. So here we have the Campag 12 speed cassette. So when it comes to removing it, for any reason, if you want to replace your cassette or clean it properly or get to your free hub in the middle, then you're going to need a chain whip tool. The chain goes round in place, or a tool such as this. You just lock that on to undo the lock nut there. Then you need the Campagnolo lock ring removal tool, which is different to a Shimano or a SRAM one, just Campag one. Put that in place like that, and then just anti-clockwise to undo it. Just crack that lock nut undone. Like so. Obviously you can get a tool like that where a socket fits on there. It might not be a bar like that. It might just be a socket that fits over that to undo it with. Just depends. Then you can just undo the lock ring off of there, and then the 11 tooth for a sprocket like that with the lock ring in the middle. So get those off. It's best to lie the wheel down like that, because it saves the rest of them falling apart without you realising. The whole lot drops off on the floor before you've managed to catch it. Everything's on the floor and you're wondering how it went together. So if you've got one of these holders that come with a cassette, if you bought a new cassette and you've got a holder like that, if you're just removing your cassette, you can just pull that straight off of there, and you're going to put a new cassette on, then you'll already have the piece in the middle of the new cassette, so you don't worry about taking that off and it all falling apart, because you're going to just slide a new cassette on with the holder that's in the middle of it. So you can just offer your cassette up like that and just slide it onto the free hub using this. But you can also use this to remove your cassette off of there if you want to clean it and you want to keep it one piece while you're cleaning it. Then the easiest way is just get your tool that came in the middle of the cassette, then line it up on there so you can turn it around, hold it in position, get it in the right place. Want to line up the notches on the, if I pull that off and show you, you want to line up obviously the notches on it there with the correspond with the tool like that. So if you just look at the notches, the shape of them, you can line it up. Then if you lie it down, then slide up on the cassette like that. Slide up on it, then lift it off. Now you've got the cassette on there. So if you want to keep it like that, you can just put your 11 tooth back on there, and then put your lock nut in the centre like that. And obviously you've got a cassette complete there to keep separate if you just want to change your cassette for a different size, for instance. And then you can see your freer body there. So what I'll show you is, if you've got the cassette and it's all in component pieces and you want to know how to put it back together, then what you're looking for is on the freer body itself, you're looking for, there's a big notch there, then the one next to it's got like a step on it. You see that or not? This one here has got like a step on the side of it there. It's a piece notch cut out of it, like that. So when you look at your cassette, if you look in there on it, there's a bit of a notch in that one. There's a big one there, and it's got a funny shape just there on it. You can see that. So to line that up, you just put it next to that cut out. So it just goes on there like that, and then slides on. So the notch in it is corresponding with that notch at the top there. So it just slides on like that. That's the first one on there. And then when you got that on, then you got a spacer. So that goes over like that. Then you got the next one. Again, you're just looking for the notch in it. Put the notch at the top like that. Then you can just line that up with that and slide it on like that. And then after that you got another spacer. So the next one is your single cog like that. See, after your spacer you got a single one. And if you look at the top there, there's a smaller notch in it there compared to the other four. So there's 4 notches there, and one of them's a smaller size. So that just goes in the slot next to the step. So like that, just line it up and it will slide on there. Then after that, another spacer, then the next cog. Again, small step, and also remember to keep the which way around they go. They got the writing on the outside of them facing you, the size of the sprocket on it is written on there. Just line that up. And then another spacer like that. And then the next one, again the small notch in there. Then a spacer like that. And then next one, so this is the, we've got 3 left, so that one goes on. And then after this one you don't have a spacer now because you got the bump on the back of the last couple of sprockets there, so there's no spacer. Then you got this one that goes on. Again, just look for the smaller notch in it, bump in it there, just line it up with that. And then you got the last one there, 11 tooth, no spacer, and then that just goes on as it would normally. Just look on the back of it to line it up, to put that on. That one's right on the end of the free hub like that, and then obviously to finish it off with your lock nut and then torque it up. And that's how you put it on in component parts, just in case, like I said, it all fell apart when you took it off. So I hope you found the video helpful. If you did, remember to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for more cycle related content. Till next one, ride safe and I'll see you then.